things I love about him. We can't live like this.
I'm gay.
It's not a sin!
It's a huge sin!
I know what I want and I can't go back.
I can't hurt Annie. Every time I look at you, I want you to stay forever.
So we ended up doing post-production on both movies at the same time, which is why we finished them both at the same time, and now they get released at the same time. So it wasn't originally set up that way, but it does. It has left us with this situation where we've got the same writer-director, same cast, but two very, very different movies because they're completely different genres. And I wanted to show, particularly with the Arab family, an upper-class Arab family, because often the depiction of Arabs in film tends to be terrorists or Palestinians in camps and that kind of thing. Very few people know about Christian Arabs or about well-to-do Arab culture. And so I wanted to show some of that and show the tensions that are there between people who are kind of very anti the peace process and people who are really trying to push it forward. So yeah, it was just to kind of depict another aspect, I guess.
Ow. Oh. Ow. Let me take a look at that.
It's all right. I'm always clumsy.
You know, you should really relax more. Just be at ease with yourself.
It was kind of a step, a brave step in the sense that although there are little pockets of understanding and people who are pushing to change things, the fact remains that in the Indian culture and in Middle Eastern culture, homosexuality is still a big taboo, and people are generally not out within those communities. So yeah, but I think that was part of the challenge for me, was to try and make a story. In the case of The World Unseen, it's really about Miriam's journey towards independence, and I wanted to have a character in Amina who just happened to be gay, and see if we couldn't make it less of an issue that way, and just say, well, this is the way it is, and this is how, and I think the delicacy of the love story there, I hope, is kind of more accessible to general audiences. And I can't think straight. It's more clearly a story, a love story between the two women. It's a romantic comedy. That's the way it goes. But again, I think what we found was audiences just relate to the characters, and they're rooting for them to be together by the end. And people tend to kind of forget that it's two women, and it becomes less of an abstract concept and just something where you care about the characters.
I want to be with someone that 10 years from now makes my heart jump when I hear her key in the door.
She's what? But some of my best friends are Lebanese.